Hello, hello, let me know if you can hear and see the chart. Hello everyone, whoever is here, hello everyone, let me know if you can hear me and if you can see the Ethereum chart. Let me know. Yeah, let me share also on X that I'm streaming now. Streaming now. So let me share the link. So, hello everyone, whoever is here. I will start my analysis with Bitcoin. Yeah, as usually Bitcoin, Ethereum, stock market, then altcoins. So, what do we have here? Let me start with Bitcoin. We have a nice uptrending move on daily time frame. So what do we see right now? First of all, let me delete all alarms. I have too many alarms set. Okay, so right now we see that Bitcoin, after this downtrending move, taking liquidity from this $80,000 $80,700. Yeah, we had here limit order at 81,700, and since then price bounced 40%. Yeah, after that price dropped after rejecting from 2026 EMAs, the same as it did in November 10th. But this time price found support on let me show you, if according to the Fibs, exactly on 0.75 Fibonacci, and we see this beautiful bounce. So what is next? Right now price is below 0.618 Fibonacci according to the monthly chart. Yeah, below 94,168. But what I personally like that for the first time since I would say November 10, 11, we had a daily close above 2026 EMAs. Usually it's a positive sign, which means that price might continue towards the higher targets. According to the EMAs, it can be either 50 or 200 EMA. So it also has confluence with this daily and 3D FVGs, and yeah, I highlighted here the zone, and also it has confluence with the 0.5 Fibonacci on the monthly from the monthly time frame. So which means that I still expect Bitcoin to give these targets before any other significant move down. Okay, so if you're long, if you're swing long, then I would say keep it. Of course, put stop loss to break even, but I would be looking for shorts around this zone, 105 or lower $100,000. If to be exact, I will put now Fibs, and we will see according to the Fibonacci exact levels. So I'm taking this high, yeah, and this low. So according to the Fibonacci, we see that it's 103,643, 100,701. Yeah, these levels are very important. Let me Yeah, this area is very important. Only if Bitcoin will give a daily, 3D, weekly close about this area, then of course we can be bullish. Like we can keep bullish in this case. Yeah, we have this fib levels that are taken from this high and this low. Yeah, and in this case also pay attention to this Fibonacci from this high. Yeah, sorry, from this high and this low, this one. Yeah, I connected this high and this low, and we see that 1.41, which is important Fibonacci level, comes to 118,459. So pay attention to this level. Now let's go to weekly time frame. And what do we see on weekly? On weekly time frame, I put fibs, as I said, from this high and this low. And what do we see? We see 0.75086 Fibonacci levels, exactly between this around this $118,459, which aligns with 1.41 Fibonacci. So on a daily and a weekly time frame, just shows that this level is next very important resistance zone. Okay, so if to short, I will be looking around 103,400. Yeah, and then 119,800. So this is regarding Bitcoin. Here right now I'm not bearish. I still expect a higher targets. Let me check the chat. So what is next? On a lower time frame, I really like to use EMAs after such breakout. If the price starts to consolidate, yeah, here we see that price holding above 2026 EMAs, yeah, and showing higher lows and higher highs. Probably we will see something like this breakout upcoming hours. I will be bearish, or it will be safe for me to short only if Bitcoin will lose let me do this, $92,297 area. Yeah, in this case, if it will do something like this, then we can expect a lower target. Otherwise, as long as it's holding this support on 1 hour 2026 EMAs, I expect $100,000 as the next area. Tau is pumping very nice. We had Tau spot buy, yeah, here it is, 260 and 392 levels. Yeah, here's the first entry. Let's see, I'm not touching it. So yeah, Bitcoin is this. Ethereum also nothing changed from my last stream. And my last technical analysis, I was talking about this level, and we see that price bounced from 0.5 and already it's 6% up. Currently it flipped above. Let's go to 4-hour time frame. Yeah, we see that today daily time frame, we see that price gave a nice bounce. Yeah, did a breakout above this 2026 EMAs. Daily close was also above this EMAs and also above 0.5 Fibonacci. Next target for me is daily 200 EMA and $3,511 area. This is an interesting zone to open short, in my opinion. I will be pretty bullish on Ethereum on weekly, only if I see a weekly close above 3,511. In this case, we can expect Ethereum higher. Otherwise, I'm not shorting here. Yeah, short will be interesting a bit higher. Something like that. Yeah, something like that would be nice. Almost 3 RR setup. Let's see. So USD dominance nothing, NQ just nothing much. Yesterday in Discord, in Chroma Discord, I highlighted this level. Yeah, so we had this drop and NQ bounced already 0.9%. Let's see, next resistance is around 25,777. And if it will do a breakout, then watch 26,050 level can be next resistance zone. Yeah, SP500 nothing much, still below 0.86 Fibonacci level resistance. Yeah, it can simply consolidate and do a breakout. If it will give a nice breakout, then next target could be 6,982. Yeah, this will be the next target for SP500. What else? For USDT. Damn, this analysis I did so long ago. Look how it played out. Let me check the chat. So yeah, altcoins look nice, not all of them. Yeah, like for example Zora, still downtrending, rejecting every time from 4-hour 100 EMA, still looks weak. But for example BART did a crazy pump, yeah, insane pump. Probably it will give $0.95 level near future. Near is also bouncing. Fill or $2 area. This can be a nice target for fill near future or a bit higher. 2.52. ZAC looks like found the support. On weekly it looks pretty well. On weekly time frame it reached 2026 EMAs. Monthly not much to say. Yeah, but weekly 3D looks interesting. That could give a nice bounce until, let me check. Yeah, until $629 or 0.05 or until 519. Like this is the first, this is the next resistance zones that ZAC might reach near future. So I would say that altcoins, not all of them, but most altcoins look pretty interesting, especially on 3D and daily time frames. Monad is still weak. Yeah, Monad is still weak. Yeah, like Tau looks very good. XPL looked pretty good. Let me go to daily. So what happened today? Price after this consolidation, yeah, found support on this low, equal lows. Then RSI flipped above 50 on 1 hour time frame. As a result, we see this pump, and it came exactly to this resistance line that I highlighted before. About XPL, I did a video on my X account. I shared about it, and yeah, I did a video analysis regarding the XPL. Right now, I would say that this zone is very important for XPL to give a break, 0.2. Once it will do a breakout, I believe it will pump much higher, something like this, towards to this high. Yeah, 0.2627. This is the first strong resistance. Yeah, if breaking this zone, then of course it can go much higher. There's a lot of areas to fill. Yeah, if we go to 1 hour or maybe lower time frame, let me check, 45 minutes, 15 minute time frame. So we had this breakout. Let's do FIPS. Yeah, on FIPS, very interesting situation. We can watch 0.618 FIP. Price might test this zone. It also aligns with 50 EMA on 15-minute time frame, or a bit lower. It's around 0.1881, $0.90. It also aligns with 15-minute bullish demand zone and 200 EMA and FVG. Yeah, it's interesting to long here or a bit lower, but overall I really like this daily chart. Daily chart looks pretty good. Yeah, after long consolidation, giving higher lows, bullish divergence, it looks like it's preparing for the nice breakout. Let me put FIPS. So I put Fibonacci from this high to this low. So next strong resistance area is 0.22, which aligns with 20 EMA. Another one is 0.25, which aligns with this high. Yeah, and maybe higher if the market will give us good market conditions. It's a 2.41 Fibonacci or $0.3 area, which also aligns with the daily 50 EMA, and only if it will give a nice breakout about this zone, then we can expect higher target like this one around 0.5, which also aligns with the 100 EMA on a daily time frame. But it's hard to be sure right now if it will give the targets. But but for now I see that it should be bullish near future. This coin also looks pretty interesting. I don't know how to spell it. Piverse. Yeah, it's been consolidating on 1 hour 50 EMA. But daily I'm not sure a bit. Daily I would want to see it a bit lower, around $39.43, 0 point. Yeah, it also has this daily bullish demand zone. Yeah, if the price will give this target, it can be interesting. It can be interesting to long. Yeah, in this case I'm targeting $1 as a potentially potential take profit. Like according to the FIPS, next target I would give 0.76, and if it will break this level, then we can expect a higher $1.1. Yeah. So Taos keep pushing. is Bitcoin? Bitcoin is nothing, it's just range. It's just in a range. It needs to give us a breakout. Depending which way it will give the breakout, we can expect bullish or bearish move on altcoins. I'm leaning towards two bulls today, honestly. Also Aster, pay attention to the Aster. Aster looks interesting, and I think there should be I think CEO CZ talking today with someone, I don't remember who. Just read some headlines, some news. Yeah, 3D. I really like 3D time frame on Aster. So Aster took this low, bounced. Yeah, if talking about the RSI, all it needs to do is give a breakout from 50 on 12-hour or daily time frame. I like the 3D candle close, even though we still have 1 day for that, but I believe that this is kind of looks like double bottom, and we will get this target. Yeah, 0.5 is next, and 0.75. It's either 1.54 or $1.91 areas. Interesting for us to see. And since it's supported by TZ, I think that he will do everything to push this coin higher. And another thing what I like that it's been already 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 weeks holding above this $0.9 area. This is the level where CZ bought, publicly shared his buy zone on Aster, and I think that this coin will be pushed higher near future. The question is when. The question is when, but I'm sure that it will. I'm sure that it will. It will do this. All it needs to do on 1 hour, give a proper breakout above 200 EMA, and it should pump, in my opinion. Yeah, it should pump. Yeah, altcoins doesn't look that bad. We just need to have a proper breakout on Bitcoin, in my opinion. What else? What else? What else? Let me check stock market. Stock market, Apple. If you remember, Apple. Let me go to. Yeah, Apple. After this fake breakout, now showing its weakness, still I would be careful with the short, because what it can do, it can retrace a bit, find support on this breakout zone, yeah, and continue a bit higher. So I'm still waiting. Maybe I will look for longs. This I can delete. Maybe I will look for longs around 282, 280. Yeah, or only if I will see that the price is breaking this bullish structure. Yeah, maybe then I will short. Yeah, I will short, and video still nothing. Netflix still downtrending. Google. Yeah, Google. Yesterday in a Discord, I shared these two ideas. First bearish one, I said only if the price will give a proper breakdown. That's why it's really important to wait. Yeah, only if it will give a breakdown, then we can open a short. Otherwise, it can be interesting to open a long position and we see that in a moment the price was up 1.47% here from this given entry. Let's see now. I will just watch for this 2026 EMAs. It can hold this EMA and continue towards to higher target. Tomorrow we'll have Friday, so I think tomorrow it will be really important to see for the weekly close and weekly and daily close on the stock market. If it will close bearish, then okay, it was just a bullish retest and market will continue lower. If market will show strength, then everything should be fine. Gold is downtrending, as was shared also in the Discord. It failed to reclaim 4,245 level, which is important. It is 13 November's high. Yeah, price did SPF, and as a result we see this drop of almost 2%. I expected a bit lower, yeah, around 4,121. This is the next area where we can look for longs, otherwise I'm not interested to long here. Yes, so situation is kinda like this. Yeah. Any questions, anyone? I'll bless. LK2Y. Let me check LK2. LK2Y looks interesting here. If it's, yeah, LK2Y looks interesting here. LK2Y looks interesting. LK2Y on daily time frame, I would take long with a stop loss below this last week. Maybe even like this we can do, yeah. Tiny stop loss. I really like the structure, so it looks like kinda, let's call it PO3. So price was consolidating, holding this low, then it broke below, showed this manipulation, right? And now back above the support line on daily time frame, retested this support. Right now it looks like it will push higher. Intraday trades, let me put here. Yeah, and also I like the RSI on daily time frame. It flipped above the 50. So I think LK2Y will give us a nice pump. Let me go to lower time frame. Yeah, 4 hour doesn't look that bad. We can do something like this. Yeah, I expect LK2Y to pump. LK2Y, let me share it. Yeah, I will take a long on this one. Tau looks very good. Very good Tau. What is that? Yeah, so Any questions? Let me check the chat. Any questions? Otherwise, like, there's nothing much to add. I'm working with long positions. I'm interested in longs. Yeah, this one stopped out after some nice drop. Yeah, work towards two longs. LK2Y is interesting to long here. Yeah, otherwise, for better volatility, we need Bitcoin to give us a breakout above this $94,253. Ethereum, I like how Ethereum is strong. Short, I would take short from 3,511. Yeah, no shorts for me right now. A stock market, just nothing. It's slowly going up. We need to see if it will give a breakout. So yeah, nothing much to add. Nothing much to add. Just work with longs. Work with longs, guys. LK2Y. Yeah, I will put just in case stop loss a bit lower. But it should hold this zone, should hold this support. Yeah, this 200 EMA on 1 hour should hold it. Reset alarms. So, any questions? Any questions? I think today we'll have just a quick stream because honestly there's really nothing much to add. Nothing significant happened during these days. I've been already telling you for since weeks, since week or 2 weeks that I'm expecting to see Bitcoin around $100,000 before doing any significant actions. Yeah, and so far all we have to do is just wait, and altcoins looking nice. They're holding well, so we can work with long positions like LK2Y. Okay, Ethereum looks nice. Yeah, so yeah, it's kind of following the ideas that I shared with you. I was sharing with you all these days and weeks. Yeah, XPL just gives this breakout about 0.2 and should go higher. I think it will even break the 0.22. I think it will do this breakout. Yeah, I think it will give this targets here. This one. And higher. 0.3. 0.3 200 EMA on a daily. Yep. Tau, crazy Tau. Tau is just pumping. I have spot, but should have also take leverage long. Could have been an easy trade. So if no one has any questions, then I think that's all from my side for today. Really nothing much to add. We just need to be more patient, you know, to not get chopped. Yeah, if you longed from this level that I was sharing all these days and weeks, then you should be in a good profit. Otherwise, I would not short here, only if Bitcoin would give this breakdown. Yeah, altcoins look pretty strong. Aster needs to give a Aster needs to hold this level. Yeah, Aster needs to hold the 0.5 level, 1.039. So it can continue. Yeah, it's already bouncing. We can try like with a tiny stop loss. Why tiny stop loss? Because price might give deeper pullback. So the stop loss should be really tiny. We can expect something like this. Or maybe it can go higher, of course. Something like that. So Aster and LK2Y is interesting to me. Tau, unfortunately, it already bounced, like it's already flying. If it will give any retest or correction, yeah, any pullback, it will be good to long. Probably it will do now something like this, retest, consolidation, and up. So yeah. LK2Y and Aster. These two coins are interesting for me right now. Hello. FAT, let me check FAT. For our, wow, look at this. Crazy. Honestly, such an ugly price action. Okay, 4-hour time frame. Do we have any EMAs? Yeah, EMA. So 4-hour time frames are two possibilities, I would say. First possibility, we can use for that FIPS. Fibonacci, and in this case, but it's only if FAT will lose this tiny support trend line on 4-hour time frame, or if it will lose 20 EMA on 4-hour time frame. Only if FAT will give a close below, then expect a pullback and retest of this candle on 4-hour time frame. Yeah, in this case you can look for longs around $0.24 area, and with the target it's a bit hard to say which target will be next. I will use, let me see. So we also see that it's been downtrending, and to be very bullish it needs to do a breakout, proper breakout, also above this 200 EMA on 4-hour time frame. In this case FED can go much higher, it's $0.37 area, or till this high, yeah, 0.46, till one of these levels. So first possibility, as I said, only if the price will lose this tiny support area, or 20 EMA on 4-hour time frame. Otherwise, what else can happen? Since price already consolidating for so long, and I also like that on the RSI it flipped above the middle, I would not be surprised to see the price consolidating and slowly, after giving a higher lows, slowly will do a breakout. So once on 4-hour time frame it will close above 100 EMA, I expect a significant pump, possible retest of this 200 EMA, and continuation till this highs that I highlighted before. Yeah, so this is the second scenario, holding this low and pushing higher. What you can do here, if you want to long, then either you long with a tiny stop loss just below the recent low, or you just wait and long somewhere around this Fibonacci levels, but in this case with a bit wider stop loss, because price might take even a bit lower liquidity and then bounce. Yeah, so something like that, either this or either the second scenario. Yeah, but overall, if the market will be bullish, I mean, if now Bitcoin will give us this breakout, then I expect altcoins to start moving as well. Yeah, I hope it was understandable for you. Lap coin. Yeah, if we look right now on the weekly time frame, even though we still have like 3 days for the weekly close, but even on 3D time frame, I see nice recovery on altcoins. Yeah, I think we should see nice pump until the end of the weekend. I'm more bullish on alts rather than bearish. I'm more bullish. Yeah, Monad. You're welcome. Yeah, so no shorts to me. No shorts to me, because anytime soon, once Bitcoin will give a breakout, I believe that even those altcoins that looked ugly, they will quickly bounce. Yeah, so I'm not shorting here. I'm not interested to short. Only working with longs. As long as I would say I will turn bearish only if I see Bitcoin reaching like $104,000 and I see really weak side of the weakness. Yeah, otherwise no shorting. Stock market also looks good, honestly, on lower time frame. High time frame, like monthly, I'm so far still bearish. Yeah, but my high time frame view, it might play out in weeks or maybe months. The things that I can see on high time frame, they will take time to play out. But low time frame, I'm bullish. Yeah, like hourly or daily, I'm bullish. Xai, let me check Xai. I didn't check this coin for so long time. Xai. Yeah, looks like it's preparing for the breakout. Looks like it's preparing for the breakout. Um, yeah, such an ugly price action. XAI could also, like, if we zoom out, we see that XAI, for XAI, most of the time, this blue lines that you can see, it's 100 EMA. Most of the time, 100 and 200 EMAs stood as a strong resistance. So XAI could give a nice pump till one of these EMAs. Yeah, either it will be like 8 or 20% of the move. Right now here, yeah, it looks interesting. Yeah, you can either take with a really tiny stop loss just below this wick, or with a wider stop loss and take profits. I would take first profit around 100 EMA. Yeah, second one somewhere between either exactly around 200 EMA on 4-hour time frame, or just a bit low, a bit higher, yet around this bearish order block, around 0.022. Yeah, but overall, if we go even to 1-hour time frame, yeah, I really like this structure. So RSI looks healthy. It shows that it bounced from the 50, from the middle. The only resistance right now on 1 hour is this 100 EMA. Once it will give a breakout, I expect this kind of scenario. Stop loss depends on you. You can try with a tiny stop loss, or just put white and just keep the trades a swing position. Yeah, but XAI looks good here, in my opinion. In case something will happen, then on 1 hour you can put FIBs, and this also can happen. You can DCA a bit lower. Yeah, but I think that it will give a breakout anytime soon on 1 hour and will continue pushing higher. Good. Any other questions? Any other questions? Market is bouncing, nice. Tau is crazy. ZK looks interesting here. After giving this breakdown, price finally did a breakout even above this 200 EMA. Now retest, and it should go back towards to 0.75 Fibonacci, back to this high. Yeah, the ZK chart looks pretty similar to like FAT or XAI. You know, this price action looks pretty similar. I want to catch this coin. Either if it will hold this low, there's 0.618 Fib, or if it will give lower targets, then it will be interesting to long here. Yeah. So few more minutes. Any questions? I will wait just few more minutes. If not, then I will see you around in a Discord or in a Twitter. If you'll have any questions, just tag me, and I will be happy to answer. XPL 0.1969 can be interesting to long. Tau, if it will give a nice correction, it can be also interesting to long. Not here, need to wait. Yeah. So if no one has any questions, then thank you so much for being here today with me. There's really not much to update. Like I'm still waiting for Bitcoin and Ethereum higher. Yeah, so far we just should enjoy longs, and yeah, I will see you around. We'll see you in a Discord or on a Twitter. If anything, just tag me. I will be happy to answer. Okay, so thank you again for being here, and I will see you around. Bye bye.